Isaiah, you're an Arkansas guy. So what does the Arkansas-Texas rivalry mean to you?
It definitely means a lot. Growing up here, and just watching all the games, and seeing all the hype that's around it, and how game day is in the whole state of Arkansas, not even just Northwest Arkansas, but the whole state of Arkansas around the Texas Arkansas game is always a good environment, and pretty excited. This is my first time, so I'm glad I get the chance to experience it. So definitely not taking it for granted. Definitely working every day to be the best me and make the guys around me better, so we can come out successful.
Scotty.
Yes, I think you got a sack on Saturday. Curious, how that felt, and what do you think you did well in week one?
It felt pretty good, being able to come out the first game and make a big play to help my team win. It always feels good. So, I think I did. I'm trying to work better on pass rush and things like that. So I think that was a huge step for me mentally, and I can work off that to see what I need to do better.
Just one other thing, just after last year with really limited crowds, and crowds at home games in the past haven't been real big. I'm curious if guys more or less have to kind of learn how to play in front of a big crowd again. Like the Rover crowd might, kind of startle somebody, or do you guys have to maybe relearn how to play in front of crowds?
Me personally, I mean, this is year 4, so when I speak, I can speak for myself, and when I'm on the field, when I got my hand in the dirt, my mind's locked in on my assignment. The crowd definitely brings the energy, and you definitely feel the energy. But as myself, and I know as a squad, the guys that play around me, we're all locked in on our assignment. We know, we work so hard throughout the week that when we get in the game, it's laser focused. So we definitely appreciate all the people coming out, and we love the energy. The energy. I always tell people, game day, the feeling that you get on game day, the adrenaline rush, is there's nothing like it. So we definitely love the energy. But when we're on the field, it's locked in. It's game time. We got an assignment. We got to go complete it.
Nate.
What do you see out of Texas's offensive line, and also Bijan Robinson, their running back?
Yeah. Their offensive line, they're definitely a solid. They're big, long, solid up front. Got pretty decent feet. So I know we'll have to work. Me personally on D-line, we got to work hands. We got to work on being technicians. That's what the position is. We got to be technicians, good hand placement, good eyes. And speaking of the running back, we got to be gap sound. If I have this A gap, I got to be strong in this A gap, get penetration, off the line. And so we just gotta do our assignment. We got to go out there, do what we know how to do, practice, be intentional every day, and we just got to lock in on that and get the job done.
Did you feel the defensive line showed its depth last week for maybe the first time since you've been here?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
About the depth that you feel last week really showed how deep this defensive line is.
Yeah, definitely. So we got a lot of guys that stepped up this year. I've seen Ed Gregory and Torian Carter, Zach Williams. We got some young guys, Josiah Stewart. They and there's others. I'm not naming. I haven't named everybody, but there's a lot of guys that stepped up to the plate. What I'm saying? They understand the assignment that we have to do, and they come in game day ready to go. So I can definitely tell the difference. We've had guys, mature and lock in more on being better and winning. So we, as a defensive line, we've grown a lot, and we can definitely see that going through the rotation.
Thank you.
Trey. Bob.
I'm good.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Speaking of the D-line rotation, how'd you think the Mizzou transfers, Trey and Markel play? Then you're hopefully going to get John Ridgway back in after he had his appendectomy. How bigger lift could that be?
Oh no, they've come in and they've made a world of difference. I think they're a huge part of why this defensive front, why we have taken the steps that we have in this off season and going into the beginning of this season. When they came in, we welcomed them with open arms, you know what I'm saying? And we just got to work. I was excited to have some more guys come in we just came in, got to work, and I just feel like we're all on the same page. You know, when they came here because they know they want to win and they want to get to the next level, and that's what everybody else in our room wants to do. So I feel like we just click. You know, they some good guys. We can work together. We communicate. We make each other better, and I think just adding all three of them in, you know, just really made this D-line better.
And especially, you know, Ridgeway didn't get to play. How big a factor could he be if he can play this week, assuming that?
I think he can be a big factor. You know what I'm saying? We you know, across the board, we've been working hard, and he's been working hard. So, yeah.
Okay, one more. You know, you guys had some big SEC wins last year, but you know, Texas is coming to the SEC, but you know, they're ranked. I think they moved up from 21 to 15. They had a pretty good win over Lafayette, Louisiana Lafayette. How big would it be for you guys to beat Texas, especially, you know, ESPN, big stage? I know all the games are on TV now, but you know, there's kind of probably got to be something special about being on ESPN prime time, I would think.
Yeah, definitely. You know, anytime you're playing a primetime game, you feel it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody works to play for the night games, you know, and be on the big screen. So we're definitely excited about it, and we want to take advantage. You know what I'm saying? This is our platform. We have the ability to go out and show what we can do. So we just want to go out there and lock in our assignments, you know, and perform, play the football that we know, be the defense and the offense that we know we are, and special teams, you know, just go out there and do what we know how to do.
It's got one more. Coach Pittman was saying Monday he was showing you guys, going to show you guys some old clips, Arkansas, Texas, and Tyson said you guys watched some from way back in the day, probably when I was your age or something. But what'd you think of those? Did they kind of hit home for you, or how'd that affect you?
Yeah, it's like, again, it's kind of a reminder of, like, you know, how big this game can be for us. You know, it's an old, y'all know it's an old Arkansas Texas rivalry back in the Southwest Conference. So I think it's really something good for the fans as well. You know, get the fans, you know, just really locked in on Arkansas football. And so, you know, we're grateful for this opportunity, and we're just ready to go out there, show what we can do.
It might be a conference game next year.
Maybe.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right, I'll do it. Thanks for you guys coming out.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time, man.
Appreciate you.